everybody, and welcome back to DDIGISPACE YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Nelly. It's been so long since I've been on this channel. The reason for that is because I just had a baby and I am now a mother of two, and this is like not really related to this video, but I wanted to share that because, you know, I just love sharing some personal things on here every now and then, and because I'm human. But today's video, I am so freaking excited about it, especially being a mom of two right now. Every opportunity that I had to design or create or do something with this planner, I took full advantage of it. So it truly is a labor of love, and I am so in love with it, and whoever gets their hands on it, I know you're gonna love it so much. This video is gonna be kind of long because I really want to make an in-depth video of everything in the planner. The biggest things with the digital products, and especially the digital planners from DDIGISPACE, is that they are super beginner friendly, and I want to make sure that this planner also upholds to that standard. So if you are new to digital planning and this is your first time getting into digital planning, welcome. You are going to be obsessed with this. If you want to skip around the video, there are going to be chapters in the description. Before we dive into the actual planner, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, whether it's commenting down below on this video or sending me a DM on Instagram. There is always a way to reach me, or even message me on Etsy, because I am very quick at responding to my Etsy messages as well. So let's get right into the 2023 Thrive Planner. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to import the planner into your iPad. So when you purchase the planner, you're going to receive this PDF document that looks just like this. It's actually going to be titled README. It's going to include the two links that you're going to need to download the app icons as well as the planner. So what you're going to do is click the link with your finger and then hit open. Once you do, it's going to open up just like this. It may or may not load fully, and the reason why it wouldn't load fully is because it is a large file, but if it does, it'll load just like this. You're going to click the three dots on the top right, hit open in, and let it export, let it do its little thing here. And then you're gonna hit open in GoodNotes. The GoodNotes app is gonna open up, and it's just gonna ask you where to import the document. You can import it as a new document, wherever you would like. And there it is. This planner comes with 3 different covers. There's this really nice green cover, the really nice pink cover, and then a beautiful brown cover as well. To get into the planner, all you would have to do is click on the cover, and it'll take you straight into the index page, which is the page that has an overview of all the things that are inside of this planner. On the left-hand side, you'll notice that there are a bunch of hex codes. All of these hex codes are the colors that are used throughout the planner. So if you want more of a cohesive planning experience, then I would recommend adding these hex codes into your pen colors. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. So what you're gonna wanna do first is make sure that the No Pen tool is selected to activate the links. You're going to click and hold on one of the hex code, select copy, click the editing tool, go to your pen colors, hit custom, double tap where the hex is, paste, and then hit add. And it's gonna add on the bottom here as your newest pen color. Another thing you can do is reorganize your pen colors. So if you wanted this pink color to go first, you can just hit edit and click and drag it to the top there. I'm gonna show you that one more time. So make sure that the No Pen tool is selected. You're going to click and hold, copy, editing tool to open up the toolbar, custom, double tap, custom, double tap, paste, hit add, and done. All right, so we're gonna dive into the lifestyle sections. As you can see, there are 4 different lifestyle sections. This planner can literally be used for so many different aspects of your life, not just to plan day to day. The first section is the wellness section, the next one being finances, ambitions, and business. All of these lifestyle sections are going to be located here on the top on these icons, which are accessible and available on every single page. The icons as well as the month tabs on the right hand side, they're accessible on every single page just for ease of navigation. Again, wanting to make this super beginner friendly and so that you can navigate and get into any page that you want as quickly as possible. You'll also see that within the lifestyle sections, there are 2 blank slots for every single section. These are customizable and linked pages within each lifestyle section. The way to use this is if there is something that you wanted to track on your business, for example, if you have customers that you want to keep track of, like their name, phone number, email, etc., then you might want to have a customers tab. So what you would do is name this tab customers. You're gonna click on the lasso tool, hit copy, and then to activate the links, you're gonna go into that section, back into the lasso tool, and hit paste. So now you have a customer section within your business lifestyle section. I know I'm saying section so many times, and you can add any kind of spreadsheet here. You can either create it yourself within the GoodNotes app or import it, whatever you'd like. It is just a blank page that you can use for what it is that you want it to use it for. The next thing I would recommend is to lasso it and copy and paste it into every single one of the business pages so that you know what that section is, and I'll show you an example. So if you're in the product planner page, you'll notice that the customer heading is not there. So we already copied it on the last page. You're gonna go ahead and paste it and place it right there. So now when you're on the product planner page, if you wanted to jump into your customer page, you know that it's this section right here. So you're just gonna click it and it'll take you right there to that page. All right, so back into the index page, all of these boxes are linked to their corresponding page. So if you wanted to navigate from the index page to any other page within the planner, you totally can. Now I want to show you the full 2023 calendar spread. Every single thing in this page is linked. So if you wanted to go into March 15th, all you would have to do is click on March 15th and it's going to take you to that daily page. There are over 10,000 links in this planner. And again, the reason for that is just to make it super beginner friendly and to make the navigation super seamless. Super side note, I do apologize for any noise that you're hearing in the background, whether it's construction or my son, but they're literally doing construction in the apartment next door and it's really annoying. All right, so back into the planner. Within the yearly page or the yearly calendar, you'll also see that there are tabs on the top for quarterly overview and future planning. So let's jump into the quarterly overview. This is how the quarterly overview looks if you wanted to plan every quarter, but this is where you would do that here and write down any goals that you have for the quarter. On the bottom is where you will navigate to the other quarters in the year. From there, you'll see 2024 future planning. So this is any planning for 2024. And typically this happens towards the end of the year. But if you wanted to start jotting things down as the year goes on, totally can do that. And it's broken up into quarters as well. Now let's jump into the actual lifestyle spreads and dive a little bit more into those. We're gonna start with the wellness spread. What I'm gonna do here with these spreads is actually swipe through each one of them. There are so many spreads within each of the lifestyle sections. If you do have any questions on how to use any of the spreads, or if you wanted some inspiration, just let me know in the comments below so that I can provide that information for you. I do want this to be as functional as possible for every user. So just let me know if you have any questions, but just for the sake of time and not to make this video, 2 hours long, I'm just gonna swipe through each spread and you can go ahead and pause the video so you can take a closer look at it as well. So again, this is the wellness lifestyle section. I want to show you a little bit on how I'm going to be utilizing this spread specifically. You'll notice that the month is located on the top here. So what I'll do here is just write in January. And I'm gonna write down all of the workouts that I do in the month of January corresponding to each of the headers here. Clicking on this plus page on the top right, making sure that after is highlighted, go ahead and select current template, and a new template will be located right after the January template. So I'm gonna name this one February. So now when I click on the strength log, it's gonna take me right to the January spread. And when I swipe to the right, it's gonna show me my February workouts, and so on and so forth. This same tactic I'm gonna use for the cardio log, as well as the weekly meal planning, because I love seeing my meals that I plan every single week. I can just copy and paste over to the next week if I wanted to, and then as well as the grocery list. Typically we get the same groceries every month or every week, so it's nice to just have it there. And if I wanted to make an additional grocery list, I can go ahead and just use that same plus page after current template and create that rather than erasing everything. All right, so let's move along and go into the finance section. And again, I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe through. Go ahead and pause the video if you wanted a further look into each of these spreads. Now on to the ambitions section, which is probably one of my favorite lifestyle sections because I just love writing down my goals. I cannot wait to just take my time and going through every single one of these spreads. And then lastly, the business section. We are gonna move on to the meat of this planner, which is the planning pages. To access any of the planning pages for the month, you're just gonna click on any of the tabs on the right-hand side. And this planner is dated from October 2022 to December 2023, meaning you can start planning in it right now. So let's head on to October 2022. When you click on the monthly tab, it's gonna take you to the monthly hub. The monthly hub consists of the to-do list for the month, their top 3 priority or to-do lists, any important dates for the month, and then a goals section, which is broken down into 8 separate sections: wellness, professional goals, financial goals, spiritual, personal development, family, mindful consumption, and fun and recreational goals. On the left-hand side, every single month has its own vision board, money log, habit tracker, and reflection, monthly reflection. There's also a spot for your monthly intention and a blank section that you can use for whatever you want. It is so customizable. These 3 lines here, when you click it, it's going to hide that sidebar and open up a full calendar page, which I freaking love so much. Of course, everything is linked on this full calendar, whether it's the sidebar here to go to each corresponding weekly spread, or the top of the daily cells that is going to take you to that corresponding daily spread. You'll also notice that on the top here, there's a personal and then a blank. This can be used for literally anything. You can name this your school calendar, your work calendar, your kids calendar, anything that you want. So essentially you have 2 full calendar spreads for every single month. One being your personal calendar, and then the other one being whatever you'd like. So by clicking on the top here, it's gonna take you to that other full calendar month for that month. Now from any monthly calendar, you'll also notice that 3 little lines on the left-hand side again, which will open up that sidebar again and take you to the monthly hub. Within the habit tracker, you'll notice different sections. So this section on the top here, you'll track any daily habits that you would like to track. I highly recommend reading the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. It is so good. It really will get you into a nice understanding understanding on how to incorporate healthy habits into your life. And then on the bottom here, you'll see weekly. So any habits you want to do once a week, you'll mark it here, and then monthly habits as well. This is the reflection page. And like I mentioned, this is something that you would fill out at the end of the month, where you'll mark off any accomplishments for that month, anything you're proud of, challenging things that happened that month, what you're most grateful for, any big events, some things that you'd like to start doing in the next month, you'd like to stop doing in the current month or the next month, and things that you'd like to continue doing, and then how you can make the next month a lot better. Let's go back into that monthly planning page, and I'm going to show you what a weekly spread it looks like. So again, from the full calendar spread, you're just gonna click on any of the weeks, and it's gonna take you to that weekly spread. Every weekly spread has a full calendar month of that current month on the top left-hand side, and it is absolutely linked. So if you wanted to go right into October 3rd, you can just click on it and it's gonna take you right into October 3rd. Same with the daily page. It's a full calendar on the top left-hand side. So if you wanted to go back into the week of October 3rd, just go ahead and click on the 40 here, and it'll take you back onto that week of where October 3rd is located. There's also a weekly to-do list, and then a blank spot, which I typically just put like a nice little quote in here, or like I doodle in here, something inspirational for the start of the week. There are 2 different weekly spreads for every single week. There is a time blocking spread, and then another spread called boxes. So this is what it looks like, which is essentially another very popular weekly spread. Same thing with the to-do list and the blank block on the bottom here, and the full calendar on the top left. The daily spread is a nice full page spread where you can just write down your intentions, your movement of the day, any kind of exercise, and again, navigate to any day or any week right on the full monthly calendar on the left-hand side. There's also a section for your schedule for the day, and then a space where you can add any stickers, widgets, anything you'd like on this creative space. Something I do want to show you is if you are on the daily spread and you just do not want to have the today's schedule on here, what you can do, this is a nice little hack, is go ahead and click the lasso tool and lasso around any kind of white space, hit take screenshot, and go ahead and select copy. From there, you're gonna hit paste, and then it's gonna paste a nice white box. And as you can see, I'm basically just covering up the schedule section with this white box. Click out of it and ta-da! Now it is completely gone, and you can use that white space for whatever you like. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna show you how to make your planner an app and how you can use the app icons. Back onto the README document, you'll see that there's a link to the app icons. Go ahead and click on it with your finger, hit open, and you'll see that there are 7 different app icons that you can have. There's this style, which is just like a square, and then this style, which has the actual planner cover on the page. So like I showed you before on how to change the cover, if you chose, for example, the green cover, you can make that match your app icon. So let's use that example. Press and hold on the page and hit OK. It's gonna save it to your camera roll. From there, you're gonna open up the shortcuts app, hit add shortcut, and name the shortcut 2023 Thrive Planner, or whatever you want, honestly. Then you're gonna select an action. You're gonna want it to open an app. And if you scroll down, if you've already had the 2023 Thrive Planner open, it's gonna show the suggestion on the bottom here. That's the easiest way that I found it. So just go ahead and select 2023 Thrive Planner. Hit that up arrow and select add to home screen. You're gonna click on that little icon, click choose photo, and select on the photo that you selected as your app icon. You can make it bigger, smaller, whatever you'd like. Go ahead and select use and then hit add. Now, when you are on your home screen, you'll see that the 2023 Thrive Planner app is right there. I went ahead and moved the app to the bottom here because I just like having it on the dock. What it's actually gonna do is it's gonna open up on the page that you were last on. So if you were planning on the January 2024 monthly page, it's gonna open up right to that. So you're gonna click on the app and it'll go right into that January monthly page that you were just on.